Hello folks, how you doing today? Today I'm smoking some Barbados Plantation. It's a nice mixture by Sutliff Private Stock, and I have just a little bit left, and there is the mixture, and it's very sweet, very nice. Very tasty blend. That it is, indeed. Get out my trusty little tamper. These Sutliff Private Stock blends are quite tasty. They have more than a few English ones, but this, I guess you could consider this a non-aromatic, or very lightly, if at all. I mean, it's flavored, so if you want to call it out, it's up to you, but it's certainly not a very heavy mixture. Got a nice room and tin note. So I hope your week is off to a good start. The quote of the day is from somebody by the name of Kiam, K-I-A-M. It said, "Even if you fall on your face, you're moving forward." End quote. It's a nice sunny day in southeastern Pennsylvania. It's been nice for the last 2 days or so. There was I think there was some wet on Sunday. Saturday, late Saturday, something like that. But right now, it's very nice out. Temperatures are nice and cool. So what could be better, really? I'm smoking it in my trusty Savinelli Tortuga that I showed the other day. It's made an appearance on YouTube several times. It's a classic apple shape. To get redundant, because I did only show it I think a couple days ago. I have a tip for young pipe smokers. You don't really have to pack all the way up to the top on your pipe. You can, a lot of times I use just a bowl. It works just fine, depending on the size of the bowl. And I don't like wasted tobacco. I sort of gauge how long the smoke's going to last. I can't be puffing on a pipe for any half an hour. And So I usually like a smoking general vicinity of maybe 12 to 15 minutes. And that's about it. And I think you get a better, I don't know, instead of jamming all that tobacco and dealing with all that ash, I think you get a better overall enjoyment. And they tend to stay lit better. But that's just my personal opinion. Years ago, I mean, even recently, I'd sometimes jam it all in and go through it. But it's better to, if you just sip it nicely, not to really pack it down too hard. Now, you don't want to leave any air gaps in there, but you don't have to really shovel it in. So I hope your weekend was pleasurable. The Eagles, which are in my general vicinity as a football team, are playing tonight, the Indianapolis Colts. And of course, I'm rooting for the Eagles. But there are several Philadelphia fans, more than just a few actually, that are actually Dallas fans. We do have a bunch of them around Philly. But actually, recently, the Giants in the last couple of years have been our big rivals of late. Used to be Dallas, but it's been more the Giants. Now, I don't know if you follow football. I'm not a fanatic. But last night's contest between the Chicago Bears and who was it? The San Francisco Giants. It was great. It was a great game because San Francisco has started to steamroller the Bears early, but the Bears came back and beat them. Had a great second half. It was like 17-0 for a long time, and then the Bears came back. So that was a good experience for a sports fan, especially of football. This year I've been a little disheartened with the Philadelphia Phillies. They just didn't get it together, and their Bill, if you're watching, I'm PA pipe smoker, you both probably know. I'll be taking a few games on the tube, but like 12 games out of first, something like that. And they never quite got off the ground. So if you haven't tried this Barbados Plantation blend by Sutliff Private Stock, I think McBaron is the parent company. Well, anyway, give it a try. It's really nice. Sweet Barbados rum, smooth and rich. And these private stock tins have some very nice tin art. And I have a little display of them in the next to my pipe racks here. I was looking at Meerschaum pipes last night, and I found one on eBay of a quote-unquote Chinese girl. That's the way it's labeled. It didn't really look Chinese, more of a looked like an American Pie type of woman. And it was like for $999. It was one of the most gorgeous pipes I've ever seen. Meerschaum or otherwise, Briar. And wish I had the money to plunk down on that baby. I would have snatched it right up. But the one pipe I've been seasoning, and I hope it continues, is this one. Now the stem is broken, and I might have it replaced, although actually it works. And to be marketable, if I ever do so, I'd like to keep the original. If I have it replaced, I'll keep the original stem available. But I'm never going to sell this baby. It's, I think, one of the most pleasing carvings ever. And her braids are toning up really nicely. I wish I could hook it up to some kind of machine where it would smoke forever. So, but it does. I did actually. I don't wax them as a rule, but this one has been nicely waxed, and you can see how it's kind of paid off there. Now her face hasn't darkened, but I like the contrast with the braids and the lighter face. But I haven't seen a carving yet that except this Meerschaum I saw on eBay last night, that comes close to it in just pure, really nicely carved, beautiful. You know, when you get a nice expressive face like that, that's something. Now this is an Ismet Beckler, Bekler, and it's one of the primary carvers out there, and they tend to be Turkish. Still enjoying this smoke. Now, although this pipe doesn't have a filter in it, it is made for the balsa filters that the Savinellis produce, which are nice. It's all natural. And if I have them available, I'll use them. I used all the ones I had up. And if you'll recall from the other day, this pipe came with a really neat cap that you only use after the pipe is out. It has a little foam rubber thing on it and a ceramic top, acrylic top. And I have since misplaced it. I think it fell in back of my chest of drawers, which my Bose sound system sits on, and my TV. So it takes a little bit to get back in there. So, but anyway, it'll turn up eventually. Okay, this thing's almost, actually, it's almost done. One hot shot, and that'll be it. Okay, happy smoking. We're gonna go now, and hope your start of your week was a good one.